Hey guys, so this is a video about this shirt that I'm wearing right now. The story about it is that I bought it at Walmart and I was like in a rush to get out of there because I was with my fiance and we didn't have very much time because we had to go somewhere else afterwards. And then I got home and I tried it on. It was too small. It wasn't that small. I could wear it if I wanted to and it wouldn't look bad, but it just was uncomfortable for me to wear. Like underneath the arms and right here was a little bit tight. So I decided I was gonna try to find a way to make it smaller, or not smaller, it was already small, to make it bigger. And so right here you can see it's laced up, and on this side it is too. I'm going to show you what it says because it's kind of a funny story. It says my way or the highway. And after I made this shirt, the first time I wore it was when I went to the Oregon Jamboree because I live in Oregon. And the people who were playing that year, one of the bands was Rascal Flatts. So life is the highway, my way or the highway. But anyways, let's get to showing you how it's done. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the back, I think. And then it's like tied up the bottom. I'm not sure why the back looks all funny. My mom helped me lace it up. Maybe she messed up right there. I don't know. Oh well. Let's get to how I made it. So you're always going to need sharp scissors. I'm not going to actually make one right now. I'm going to just show you guys what I did. So whenever I do anything with t-shirts, I always cut the collar out first. So I go right along the side. Let me angle my camera down so you guys can see, maybe. Right here. I lay it down and then I cut it right here, right next to the stitching, all the way up the front on both sides. And then I flip it around. I just turn it around. Now we're on the back. And then I do the same thing on the back, right next to the stitching. And then with this shirt that I'm wearing, there's always stitching. So there's always stitching that's like right up here at your shoulder, right before your sleeve starts. So it's like right up here. Right. And what I did is I took the shirt, I held it, I cut right along the stitching right here, and then right along this side also. And I don't know if you guys can see this very well. Okay, right along here, and then right along on this side, and then also cut it down straight down the side from those 2 points. And I did that on this side too, and then down the back, because we got rid of the arm problem. What I did was I took the shirt, there's the front, put the front flat down, then matched it up at the seams up here, and then did the same thing at this end. I'm just going to roughly show you how. And then where that folded line was, right here, the seams are matched up right here. And then here's the back side. So then I cut it. Here's the back side. And then I cut it like this, right at the line where I folded it. Then I put holes in the arms. You have to make sure that on each side, like right here, if you put, let's say 5 holes And you just make them really tiny, like literally like that tiny, as long as the string can fit through it. You just put, like, if you put 5 right here, you're gonna put 5 on this side. If you put 10 on this side, you're gonna put 10 on this side. I'm not really sure how much I did on each side, but, and also with your sleeves, if you put 5 on this side, 5 on this side, 10 on this side, 10 on this side, and on this side also 5 or 10, depending on whatever number you choose. And then on the back, I put a lot on the back. You can see there's probably about like 20 of them. I would not recommend doing that much. This is my first time lacing up the back of a shirt, and it was a horrible pain because this shirt, in the back, I wanted it like really loose up here, and so like when I cut it, I thought that I could make string out of it, so I didn't just cut the line like I told you guys to. I cut like a strip out of the back because I didn't realize that I wanted it baggier than what it would have been if I did that. And so it ends up being really open on the back. If you want it really open on the back, just cut off however much you want. So yeah, you just don't want to put a whole lot of holes in the back because it was so hard. When you lace it up, if you have it so wide like this, it's really hard lacing it because when you have it open wide, your strings sometimes get caught up with the strings that are already laced. I don't know why I'm messing with my hands, it's kind of funny. But they get caught with the strings that are already laced, the part of the string that is already laced. Also, you need, the wider part it is in the back, like if you only have a space like this much, which I recommend only using, like having this much of an open space, maybe this much tops, like pretty much like this would be the perfect size, I think, in the back, because the shorter it is apart, the less string you have to use. I had to use a lot of string because of how far it was wide, and also because of how close I put my holes together. I put my holes only like that far apart, and really I'd recommend maybe at least that far apart. If you're doing it closer together, I think it would be fine doing this. You just really have to make sure you have a long enough string, but you don't want to have it super wide like this, that way the string's too long, because a really long string is just really hard to work with. When it's open further, it's really hard to work with, and I had both of those, so it was extremely hard to work with. And because of how I laced it up, I didn't just do a regular zigzag, I kind of did like a zigzag twist, and I might show you guys that in another video sometime later. I don't know, whenever I have time. But also because I did that that twist zigzag, it made it a lot harder to adjust it when it was like this far, because I laced it up like that, and then I had to put it on, and I had to have my mom help me adjust it wide enough, that way it didn't look all like really tight. And I had a baby not that long ago, so I still haven't lost all of my weight, and I didn't want all my baby fat all hanging out, or my fat from the baby. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know, if you have a shirt that's just a little bit small for you, not like extremely small, because I guarantee this will not work, because if it's extremely small, instead of only being like this far on the part on the back, it'll end up like going to here on each side, and I don't think that would be a very good idea. So I'm also gonna have another video about, because like the back's really open and you can wear like a tank top underneath if you want, but if you don't want to wear a tank top underneath because you think it looks weird or something like that, I'm gonna have a video on something that I got for only like $9 that will help for not wearing a bra and stuff like that underneath, or like having the bra show in the back underneath. Alright, so that's the end of my video, and I hope you like my shirt. I'm looking forward to posting more videos on here, and I'll talk to you guys later.